Welcome to KS Sports Decks. From the pitch to the podium, from the canvas to the grass, from everywhere we cover every blade of sports. Not just football, other sports as well. We cover everything. This evening, if you see me here, then we know that we are going to talk about football because once international break is over, it's about the Premier League, it's about the La Liga, it's about the Bundesliga, it's about the French League, it's about everything. And then next week, Champions League will be kicking again. So we'll be bringing you, we're going to be busy. We're going to be busy. So those Manchester United fans that has been happy, on WhatsApp pages, on the social media, last Sunday, come and see church. Hey, they dance past everybody, especially the Manchester United fans. They thought everything is done. The happiness is back. Bro, let me tell you, international break is over. Right? International break is over. It's now club football. And this is the time for Manchester United to cry again. Yes. Before we go into the fixtures, there's been some breaking news this afternoon. It's no more breaking news. It's regarding Chelsea and then their owners with some FA fine and stuff that has been going on. These people came in, they purchased the club, and I think they are very civilized, they are very wise, they are very business oriented. So, in deep down into it, the contract that they had before they bought the club was they had to take some money out from the money that they are paying to buy Chelsea aside. If they acquire the club and there's no financial misconduct about the club, then they'll put that money back into the club. But if not, that money goes to them. So I'm going to break into details what really happened. First of all, it happened in the time of 2009 to 2022. That was under the era of Roman Abramovich, the Russian billionaire who used to own the club, and due to one or two reasons, the club has to be confiscated and then sold. You understand? So there were some dodgy deals that happened during his tenure, and then when these owners came in, they found it out themselves, and then they reported the case to the FA. And right now, the FA has come out with 74 charges against Chelsea. But the likeliest point that punishment that they can get is maybe get a fine. You understand? For me personally, I don't like Chelsea, but I'm not going to wish them points deduction because it's unfair for the owners. It's like they are not the people who committed those crimes or those misconduct, but why is it that they are the one who are going to pay for it? So it will hurt me, or I won't be happy if it had happened to my club or to myself, you understand? Because they didn't commit it, and once they found out, they reported it. You understand? Yes. So what happened was it was in a deal where agents were involved, and these agents were paid some of amount that it didn't go into the account. They were paid offshore accounts. If I say offshore accounts, it's like it doesn't go into documents. You understand? Yeah. So they were paid huge money. Some other what do you call it? Allegation too is about non-qualified people that acted as agents in the name of their agents, but they are not qualified to be agents. To qualify as an agent, you need a license. You need to do a course. You need to get a license before you become a football agent. You just don't wake up and then go and do your football agency and then say you start getting players and then getting money from them. No, it doesn't work that way. There's always a route for that. It's like the way the coaches, they go for their course and then they get their license, they earn their license or they acquire their license. It's just the same way as the agency in football as well. So these people has acted on behalf of players as third party to get money from Chelsea, which did not go into books because they were not qualified to be agents. And some of these people could be uncles, it could be family members, let's put it that way. It could be father and mother managing their kid, and then maybe their son, Chelsea, want to sign, and then they'll just pay them some agent's fee and then take their kid away from them and then he will sign the deal. You understand? So this thing happened between 2009 to 2022, and these were the times that Chelsea signed William, the Brazilian international, signed Eden Hazard, Samuel Eto'o, and others. And in particular with this William deal, I quite remember that time that Spurs had agreed a fee for that player, booked his flight for medical, booked his hotel for everything. This guy came in, and his agent, he was coming from Russia, CSK Moscow. Yes. No, so sorry, he was coming from Shakhtar Donetsk. Yes, he was coming from Shakhtar Donetsk, and his agent was a friend to Roman Abramovich, and he hijacked the deal. So the money Spurs paid for the agents and staff, this guy took the money from Chelsea, and then William ended up signing for Chelsea. It became controversial, but at that time when we talk, they will say, "Oh, we are irate." That's why we're talking about. Right now, it has come out. Yeah, so this is the reason why Chelsea is facing that 74 charges of punishment. The likelihood I think they will get is maybe a fine, a hefty fine. Even if I was in charge of the independent board that will be sitting on this case, I will pardon them because they saw the crime committed and they came and reported. You understand? Yeah, so this is what's happening at the camp of Chelsea, and we pray and then we hope that it doesn't go really, really, really bad for them in terms of running the business of the club, because these owners came, we all, trolled them. We were sarcastic about what they were doing, but at the end of the day, it's paying good. Yeah, so before we go into the weekend's game, there is something I want to talk about. It's match of the day previous host or ex-host Gary Lineker is on the media. When you get a chance to speak up, do speak up. Don't put stuff in you. Do speak up. This man has been speaking and he has been fighting for humanity, not just in England, across the world. And people always think that because he's in that media space, he cannot be politicizing some issues or he cannot get involved into politics. Some of the things are not politics. They are there to see. It's black and white. You see it as it is. You just say it. You understand? So yeah, congratulations to him for winning that award, and we're gonna miss him on Match of the Day. He's been the host for that program that we've been watching for almost 26 years. It's not easy, bro. Yeah, so kudos to him. Yeah, so